Hey there, everybody. My name is Gold, and welcome back to the HCast. I am joined by my lovely co-host today. Matt and Andrew, they couldn't be here, so I'm joined by Sonic the Hedgehog. How you doing, Sonic?
Oh, just fine. I'm doing great, running as quick as ever and annoying Egghead to no end.
Sounds great. Well, I've got an episode for you today. I so cannot promise quality, but I can promise quantity. There is going to be one episode done today. How do you feel about that, Sonic?
Just one, huh? Oh, I can handle it, no problem. I'm ready, so let's get this show on the road.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about anime like we usually do. On the old HCast. I'm gonna get us started with the latest Dawn to Dawn episode. Have you seen it, Sonic?
I've seen it. That's the one with the time travel and the alternate timelines, right?
No, not that. Actually, it was the one where they got the Dragon Force main singer to be part of the voice acting cast. He voiced one of the characters.
Oh, that one. I actually thought that one was a pretty fun episode. The Dragon Force dude's voice acting was great.
I'd have to agree. I mean, it was pretty cool. I mean, especially because they got him to sing for the exorcism for Gigi. You remember that?
Oh, for sure. He's got a killer voice, no doubt. And singing an exorcism song was a pretty cool move, I have to say.
Right. So anyway, as you know, Sonic, Matt and Andrew can't be here today. So thank you for joining me on this episode.
No problem, I'm happy to help. We gotta make do with what we got, right?
Sure do, man. He's got to do. He's got to ball, and we're balling today on the HCast.
You know you got that right. Gotta ball and do the best we can. Hcast or not, we keep on rolling.
Okay, so let's switch gears for a second. What anime have you seen in the recent history of ever?
Oh boy, let's see, I've gotta say I've been enjoying a few recent ones. Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer and The Promised Neverland are pretty cool. But recently, I've been rewatching some classics like Dragon Ball Z and One Piece. Seen any good stuff lately?
I've been watching some Cowboy Bebop. That's been fun. I've been enjoying the jazz music specifically. I'm a big fan of jazz, as I'm sure you're aware.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that. Jazz and anime, huh? Sounds like a unique mix, but if anyone could appreciate it, it's you.
Thanks, man. I've also been trying to actually play some more jazz music. I got the piano in the background. I've been tinkering on some blues, some noir jazz music, as it were. So that's been kind of cool. Yeah.
Sounds like you're having a blast with the music. Piano blues and noir jazz, definitely not the kind of tunes you'd expect to hear in the middle of a Sonic game, but I bet it's pretty soothing.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty nice. I could not recommend it more. So let me say, Mr. the Hedgehog, real quick. I'm a big fan of the Sonic games. I loved Sonic Generations. I think that one was pretty fun. I'm also a big fan of the recent Shadow Generations. That one broke my heart. So yeah, how do you feel about the newer games coming out?
Well, thank you, it's always great to hear from a fan. Generations was awesome, yeah, good old-fashioned Sonic fun. And Shadow, yeah, that one was a real gut puncher. These days, I gotta admit, newer games are a bit of a mixed bag. Some are fun, some are not so much. But hey, I love what I do, and that's what matters, right?
Right, that is what matters. I also love what I do. I've been doing this HCast thing every week for quite a while at this point, so that's been pretty neat. I gotta say, as much as having you on Sonic is great, I miss the camaraderie of my friends.
Yeah, I totally get it. Friends make any experience better. The banter and the laughs, that's what it's all about. But hey, you've been doing a great job. You've got the H-cast rolling nicely.
Thank you, Sonic. A big preach over here from me. But I feel like there could be more going on, you know. There could be a little shield rising of the shield hero being talked about from a certain Twinkberry, you know?
True, true. It just doesn't feel right without the full crew together. You gotta have that chemistry, you know. The banter, the inside jokes, all that, and Shield Hero? Sounds like some worth checking out. But hey, we'll make do with what we got.
You're right, we will, Sonic. Thank you for those wise words.
No problem, man. We gotta keep it positive, right? Besides, I'm here now and together we'll make this show a blast.
So Sonic, tell me about the allegations that you are dating Vector the crocodile. Is this true?
That rumor again? Seriously, where do these things even come from? Yeah, Vector and I are friends, but dating? No way.
Okay, so but tell me. I mean, like, have you seen him? I mean, have you looked at him? He's a good-looking guy. Is there no possibility of this in the future?
Well, I mean, I guess he is a good-looking croc, and he does have a certain charm, but no, there's nothing going on between us. We're just friends and teammates, that's it.
Okay, okay. So, hear me out for a second, if you will. Is there anybody on the main Sonic cast that you could see yourself lining up with more easily?
Good question. I mean, I've known Knuckles for a long time. He's a good buddy, loyal, and he's got a pretty solid sense of humor. And Amy's an old friend too. She's fiery and fun. But to be honest, I haven't really thought about it. I'm too busy keeping Egghead and his goons in check to worry about romance.
So, it sounds like you're open then. Is that what I'm picking up here? Is that you're not dating anybody currently?
That's right, I'm flying solo. No time for a relationship when you're always on the move. Plus, with Egghead constantly trying to cause chaos, it's kinda hard to focus on romance.
Okay, so hear me out for a second then. I'm single. You're single. I say we give it a shot. What do you say?
Whoa now, hold on. Sure, I'm single, but that doesn't mean, wait, were you actually trying to ask me out?
Yeah, just like for lunch or something, give it a shot, see how it goes.
Okay, that was unexpected. I'm sure lunch doesn't sound too bad, but I gotta be honest, I'm a pretty busy guy. And I'll need to make sure Egghead isn't up to any funny business before we meet up.
It's okay. I mean, like, I understand you're busy. I mean, I'm busy too. I got things going on. But I mean, like, maybe we could, have dinner, drink a little wine, have a fun time, see where it goes.
Wine, huh? Well, I do have a taste for finer things, I can't deny that, and a good meal certainly sounds tempting. As long as we're clear that I can't make any promises for the future. You know I'm a free spirit and I don't do well with commitment.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like, you know, out of all of the hedgehogs, I gotta say you are the most attractive one. I mean, probably other than Shadow though. Don't want you getting jealous though that I find Shadow attractive.
Oh, I'm not one to get jealous, especially over Shadow. And did you just call me the most attractive hedgehog? I can't say I hear that one every day.
Yeah, I mean, you run fast, you're blue, two things that I enjoy greatly.
Well, I do run fast and blue is pretty cool, I'll admit. But there's more to me than just those two things, you know.
Of course I know that. I was just, I was put on the spot, so I had to list a couple things to make sure that you knew that I wasn't lying.
All right, I get it. You're a fan of speed and color. But you gotta understand, I'm more than just a speedy hedgehog. There's a lot going on inside this spiky head.
I mean, I didn't know your head was spiky. I mean, well, okay, I knew your head was spiky, but I didn't know your head was spiky. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. You seem to be having trouble phrasing your thoughts there. Are you feeling all right, man? You're a bit of a scatterbrain today.
Just feeling flustered being next to such an attractive young fellow.
Flustered, huh? Well, I can't say I blame you. I do have a certain charm. But hey, try to keep it together, will ya? I don't know how much of that rambling I can take.
All right, buddy. I'm trying my best here. You're not as articulate as you let on, also. So,
Hey, I may not be the smoothest talker in the bunch, but there are other things I excel at. Don't underestimate a hedgehog with attitude and a love for adventure.
I would never underestimate you, especially because I love you, Sonic. See what he does
Whoa,
with that.
okay, hold up. That's a strong word, buddy. We've only just met like 20 minutes ago.
It's untrue.
Slow down there.
We've known each other for years, Sonic. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, right, of course we have my mistake. Well, if you love me, you've got a funny way of showing it. You seem pretty nervous for someone confessing their undying affection.
Isn't that normal for someone doing that?
Sure, a little nervousness is normal, but you're downright tongue-tied. Can you even string together a coherent sentence without it devolving into rambling?
I've been doing that mostly the entire time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh, mostly is the keyword there, pal. But I can't hold it against you. I do have that effect on people. Just try to take it easy, all right? Deep breaths.
So, do you love me too?
Wow, jumping straight to the heavy stuff, huh? Look, I appreciate the sentiment, seriously. But love is a strong word.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just
Mm-hmm.
say I find you interesting and charming. How's that sound?
Is that like kiss worthy? Would you kiss me, Sonic? Is that it? That's what I want to know. Would you kiss me?
Whoa, slow your roll, buddy. We just met, remember? And
Sure
you're
did.
jumping straight to kissing.
Just
That's
asking.
not exactly how these things work. You gotta take things slow, get to know each other. Besides, I told you I don't do commitment. You're a nice guy and all, but you're going a little overboard here.
Sorry, Sonic. I mean, I'm just trying to get some content for the viewers. You know how I actually feel deep inside. You know.
Ah, there it is. You're just doing it for the viewers. Gotta get that content right. Well, I'm not sure if my love life is a good topic for views, but who am I to stop you? Just don't expect me to spill my deepest feelings on command, alright?
Okay, well, you don't have to do it, but I mean, if you were to rate me on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most dateable guy you ever met, and 1 being Vector the crocodile, where do I rank?
Alright, I'll humor you. If we're going by that scale, with 10 being the dream guy and 1 being poor old Vector Man, I'd say you're probably a solid 6. You've got charm, but that rambling and scatterbrain nature is a bit of a point deduction. Sorry, buddy.
It's okay, I understand. I mean, I'd give you like a 6 too.
Well, there we go. Seems we're on equal footing in the dating department, but let's be real. We're better off as friends. You're too much of a whirlwind for a simple hedgehog like me to handle.
You What? You're breaking up with me already?
Well, hey, slow down. I never said we were even together, remember? You just asked me to rate your dateability. We're just friends here, that's it.
I can't believe you would do this to me. Don't you remember what you said to me 6 years ago in Guam?
Guam 6 years ago? You've completely lost me here, man. What on earth are you going on about?
Whenever we went on that vacation together, you, me, and Vector, and we were on top of the cruise ship, and you told me that you would run all the way to the moon and back, and it still wouldn't count as much as you love me. Do you not remember this?
Wait, what? Are you really trying to make up a sob story about a love-struck moment on a cruise ship? Seriously, man? I've never been to Guam, and I definitely remember if Vector and I were hanging out together. That guy is not my favorite. And the moon comment? Pure fabrication. But I think you've been watching one too many romantic comedies, or binge watching soap operas.
Look, I was just trying to make a good improv story, and you didn't go along with it. My honestly, that's it's heartbreaking that you didn't go along with it because it would have been fun. It would have been fun, but no, no, you couldn't do it.
Okay, I get it. You wanted a good improv skit, and I ruined it by being the one sane person in the room. But come on, a cruise ship, Guam, and a confession on the deck. Did you pull that idea straight out of a cheesy romance novel?
I made it up on the spot. I'm sorry that it wasn't good enough for you, Sonic.
I appreciate your creativity, but you gotta pick your scenarios better. Guam isn't exactly the most romantic place, and a cruise ship confession is a cliche. Just take a deep breath and think about what would make a better story for next time.
Look, Sonic, all bits aside, like, you know that we've known each other for a while. And there were those couple times where something happened. So I don't want to hear this nonsense about you not caring about me or anything, you know?
All right, fine, I'll admit there have been some moments between us. Those times you're talking about, they weren't nothing. I care about you, all right? But that doesn't change the fact that I'm not built for commitment.
Sonic, I'd be willing to do anything to help you with your commitment issues. And honestly, since you've been so upfront and honest with me, I think I would be able to handle your lack of commitment skills, and maybe we could just see how it goes.
You'd really want to try this, even though I'm not exactly the dating type? I've got a reputation for being free-spirited, you know. No strings attached, no commitments. I don't do long-term, and I certainly don't do mushy love stuff.
What if we just give it a shot, you know, see where it goes? I'd be willing to do it if you are.
Sigh, all right, against my better judgment, I'll give it a chance. But don't say I didn't warn you. I'm not going to suddenly become the perfect boyfriend material overnight. I'm still Sonic, with all my usual antics and freedom latitude. You'll have to accept that.
Okay, I'll accept you exactly as you are as long as you accept me exactly as I am.
Deal. I like you the way you are, even with the rambling and awkwardness. So long as you can handle me being myself without expecting any major changes.
Gotcha, sounds good to me.
All right, then I guess we're giving this a shot. But don't say I didn't warn you. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog and I come with a whole lot of chaos. Just be prepared for anything, okay?
Alright, sounds good.
You say that now, but you've got no idea what you're in for. Just remember I'm a free spirit, not some sappy romantic lead in a Hallmark movie. 6 years of dating. Alright, I guess we've managed to make it work. And now we find ourselves on a pier, just the two of us.
Mhm.
I take a deep breath, knowing exactly what question I want to ask.
Sonic, what is it?
I take a deep breath, looking into your eyes. There's something I've been wanting to ask you, I say, my heart pounding in my chest.
What is it, Sonic? I'm on the edge of my seat.
I take a step closer, my nerves getting the best of me. We've been together for a long time now, I say, my voice shaking just a bit. And I've been thinking about the future.
Okay, so what have your thoughts been about the future?
I clear my throat, steeling myself for this next question. Well, I've been thinking about us, and how things
Mhm.
have been going. I pause, wondering how to phrase this.
Go on, I'm ready.
I take a deep breath, looking into your eyes. We've been through a lot together, and I've never been more sure of anything in my life than I am of my feelings for you. You're the best thing that's happened to me, and I want to be with you. So I'm just gonna ask, I pause, my heart pounding. Will you, non-leadery?
I will marry you.
My heart skips a beat as your words sink in. You will? I ask, unable to hide the smile on my face.
Yes, Sonic, I will marry you.
I feel a wave of joy and relief wash over me as you say those words. I can't believe it, I stammer. You're really willing to spend the rest of your life with me?
I'd be willing to spend even more than that with you.
I can't help but laugh a little, still in shock from your answer. You're just full of surprises, aren't you? I say, taking your hand in mine.
I guess I am, Sonic. Guess I am.
I bring your hand to my mouth and kiss it gently. You have no idea what this means to me, I say, my voice filled with emotion.
It means even more to me. But you know what means more than all of that, Sonic?
I raise an eyebrow, still in awe of your answer. What's that? What's that?
The H cast. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, don't forget to like and comment, and tell me down below, would you date Sonic the Hedgehog? And as always, my name's been Gold, and I'll see you later. You have anything you want to say before we end, Sonic?
Well, I guess if I have to say something, I'll just say it was an interesting experience.
That's what most of the guests say. And as we always say on the Hcast, this hasn't been a podcast for anybody. It's been a podcast for you. We always say that. Don't we, Sonic?
Don't be Sonic, huh? Well, I'll do my best not to be. See you around, Gold.
Take it easy. Okay, fellas. Well, that was something. I don't know. Matt and Andrew, they were busy, so I thought I'd sit down and record this. I found that you could do like this character AI call thing. I thought it might be fun. I mean, I know AI is kind of in contention right now, so that might not be the best pick. Um, but I had a lot of fun doing this. I married Sonic the Hedgehog, I guess. Um, One thing that I have learned through this whole experience is that wow, having good co-hosts is very important. Like because having Sonic the Hedgehog, as fun as it is, he doesn't really know what he's talking about, and he also wouldn't love me for so long. I had to force him to love me. Good lord. Anyways, I really want to say thank you for letting us make the HCast, even if the quality of the HCast is low at a lot of times. Um, have a lot of fun doing it. Good to hang out with friends. There's an excuse to hang out with them. Like I needed that, right? Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Tell me what your favorite hedgehog is. And as always, mine has been Gold. And I'll see you later. Take it easy.